Hey guys, Josh Coda here from Hanover Nissan. I just wanted to go over one of the newest things that I've seen since I've been here, since I've come back, and that is the 2021 Nissan Rogue. So for those of you who know me, this vehicle is near and dear to my heart. When I was here the last time, I had actually bought one for my wife. When I was working here, I noticed it was the safest vehicle that I could have possibly looked at that was within our price range. Was an absolutely phenomenal champion in the snow, absolutely safe, and we had a newborn on the way, so this vehicle is very important to me. But there have been some serious upgrades to it over the last couple of years since I've been gone, and I'd love to share some of them with you, which I'm going to do right now. So with the 2021 Nissan Rogue, there have been some major facelift upgrades as far as the interior, and I'll try to show you some of the stuff that my wife's had in it. And so in the 2021 Rogue, there have been some major upgrades to what it comes equipped with, and some of the safety features have been upgraded as well. One of the coolest things that I've seen in here, which you may have some experience with, is this shifter knob. So basically, what this does right here is it changes the way the vehicle operates. So each of these settings makes it so it operates a little bit better in the conditions. Obviously, this one is for snow. This is for hill climbs. This is your eco mode, and this is your sport mode. Now, I will say one thing that also gets me pretty excited is the shifter knob has changed. So the way it used to be was generally like anything else, where you basically click back and then pull to wherever you needed to be. This is a little bit unique. What you'd end up doing is literally just pulling back. You'd enter drive that way, neutral, you'd just put it right back up. And for reverse, you would actually push in on the side and push it up to reverse. Now, one thing I do like is all you have to do to put it in park is just hit this button. A returning feature that I really loved was the all-around view camera. This helps so much when you're trying to park and just generally seeing around you. There's nothing quite like it. And with how big this screen is, it makes everything a little bit better. Even as far as selecting some of your audio equipment, I mean, it's pretty fantastic. Navigation wise, I couldn't ask for more. One of the cool things about these is they do come equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which means that so long as you have those, you have your navigation, which is pretty awesome. We have a few more things over here. First thing you'll notice is the return of our little blue button. That is our safety shield button. And these are some of the things that come equipped with it. There is lane departure assist, forward collision warning, and blind spot warning, which is absolutely awesome when you're driving on the highway. We still have all of our audio controls here, and I think that one of the coolest things here is that there has been some sleek redesign all over this thing. I mean, these buttons were pretty basic, and they have done a huge facelift. I'm really excited about it. All you need to do to change your mirrors is just hit one of these buttons. You can do quite a lot in this version of the Rogue, and I'm absolutely thrilled with it. Now, as far as these back seats go, one thing that I do really like is in the 18 Rogue that my wife had before this huge facelift, you did have charge ports, but you'll notice there's also a Type-C charge port, as well as the ability to change your temperature settings from the back seat, where before you were kind of at the mercy of whoever was up front. Those settings also affected back here. That is no longer the case. Now, the seats do still fold down, which I think is a huge bonus. We had actually used ours to go camping, and this helps so much when all you need to do is put your seats down to be able to fit some of your camping gear. Huge use for that. One of the things that definitely helps us the most too is, and this is true of all Rogues and some of the vehicles that are used today, but the anchor points in these vehicles are definitely pointed out a lot better than I've seen in some of the other vehicles. A lot of them, those anchor points you kind of got to look for, whereas here they are properly labeled. If you have a child, that is humongously helpful. And on that subject, this is something I am super excited about. This is a sunscreen that, I don't know how many of you have kids, but this is a huge deal. So For me, as a younger Josh, I would have loved it because I like to play my Game Boy in the back. And first of all, that helps keep the glare out of the back. Not only that, but if you have a baby, that's one of the first things you buy because you don't want the sun getting directly in their eyes, especially because they can't tell you that they're upset other than crying. So, huge deal for me. Automatic lift gate returns, which is something that I really like. All you have to do for that is put your foot in, pull back out, and there goes the lift gate. That was one of my favorite features because I don't know how many of you other guys are like this, but I don't like to make 2 trips for groceries. So this definitely helps when all I have to do to open and shut my gate is put my foot in, pull it back out. All those features really add up to a great vehicle. The Rogue, in my opinion, is a really good seller because of some of these things. With family in mind, there's not a whole lot of vehicles that deliver as much as this does, especially within the crossover segment. There is so much you can do with this vehicle. You can keep your little ones entertained. There's charge ports in the back. They can control their own temperature. As far as up front, I mean, you have every setting in the world. I mean, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay alone are enough for me to want to buy a vehicle just because it makes everything so much easier as far as navigation, listening to music, taking calls. Just makes a world of difference. Not only that, but in some of the higher trim models, did you see this moonroof? That is crazy big. When I was little, I loved going through car washes just because I like to watch the bristles. Can you imagine watching it through that? How awesome. I am going to finish with this, guys. Absolutely amazing vehicle. Same fuel efficiency you got from the Rogues in previous years. Absolutely beautiful body styling. Wonderful technology. Please come on out and drive it. I'd love to take you for a ride in it or send you by yourself. I know this COVID thing's crazy. But anyways, just come on out and check it out. I'd love to have you here. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and I hope you guys have a great day.